Okay, Miss Erica, you can start again with your presentation.
From the top po, sir?
Yes, again.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, Doc Ed Padaman. Good afternoon to my co-presenters. I am Erica Tabarangao, a third-year student, major in Special Education at Aureliani University. My research title is Adopting Virtual Simulation in Learning Scientific Concepts of third-year science major students of Aureliani University, Manila. So as to my background of study, it was Kumar who stated that the students' resistance to change doesn't allow them to adapt to the online learning environment, whereas it takes time for them to get accustomed to course management systems or the CMS, or in our school it is the LMS or the learning management system, and the methods of computer-based education. So it was in the 1990s when um, countries like America, Canada, and Australia adopted the online classes. But unfortunately, the school year 2020 to 2021, was only the year when the Filipino students was encouraged to attend or was adopted or was let to attend the online classes. So it causes teachers, professors, and facilitators, and the students as well to have difficulty in learning the scientific concepts of their science major class.
Okay, they were forced to attend this new normal of learning because of the pandemic, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
if the pandemic did not arrive, they would not push through with this type of online learning
Online class.
system.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Sige, go to your SOP.
SOP. Anyway, ayan. So statement of the problem. The study was directed towards its main objective to know the effects of adopting virtual simulation activity in learning scientific concepts. Specifically, the researchers sought to answer the following questions. First, I would know their name, their age, their gender, and their highest grade in science during the face-to-face learning, and their highest grade in science during online classes. Second, I would like to know if simulation is effective in discussing scientific concepts. Third, can scientific skills be derived or learned from online simulation activities? And fourth, is online simulation activities beneficial to the students, most especially students taking up science major subjects?
Oh, what particular SOP would answer or directly answer your research title?
Sir, I believe that the research uh, the question that would answer my research is actually there are two, I believe, that
Mm.
is two and three.
Simulation effective, okay. Effectiveness of adapting virtual simulation. Scientific skills can be derived or learned from online. Okay. Sige, you can proceed.
Thank you, sir. So as to my significance of study, there are three set of people that I will that would benefit from this study. First is the
Two
School of
of them are
Education.
not people.
I mean,
Remember that
sorry
not
po.
all beneficiaries are individuals or persons. Okay? Some of them may be organizations,
Okay, sir.
departments, and institutions.
Um, the first one is the School of Education, wherein the Dean of the Education would be able to collaborate with their professors teaching science subjects to gain a knowledge or to prepare more strategic ways to teach science major students. For the second, so students, of course, they will be able to provide, to gather information on how they will be easily gathering virtual simulation while learning scientific concepts. And as well as the Aurelian University, of course, for them to help the students in providing and improving the curriculum that they will be adopting in case the online class setup will continuously happen.
Okay, next.
For my theoretical conceptual framework, I've made use of the three um, theories, such as the social cognitive theory that states human creates their own knowledge. It is according to Albert Bandura. And then second, I made use of social Constructivism by Lev Vygotsky that describes, it states that it describes the influence of an individual's experience to the environment. And third, I made use of cognitive constructivism by John Piaget, which stated that people create knowledge based from their experiences in life.
Did you use all of these theories, or do you have a main theory?
Yes, sir. I made the three theories that made me come up with this with this diagram.
Mm-hmm.
I made use of the three po.
You utilize the three, ano.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sige, the next part.
For the methodology, I made DV of the 1993 experience that qualitative research is based on the belief that first-hand experience provides the most meaningful data. I made use of descriptive, what do you call that? Descriptive manner of gathering the research. It just highly describes what is the effect and what are the benefits of adopting virtual simulation by the students of our university, which are third-year science major. And then, since there are only few available students, I made use of the purposive sampling.
What type of research did you use? Quantitative or qualitative?
I made use of qualitative.
Why qualitative?
Because I'll be getting the themes that students will be giving me.
You will be
Okay,
getting the
the themes po that will be gathered when I propose I mean, let them answer the questionnaire.
what are these themes? Example of these themes.
Um, First po, yung I will sought to answer them yung benefits po if um, virtual simulation is beneficial for them. How this, what are the examples of virtual simulation applications that they use?
Okay.
How often
What instrument are you going to use?
sir, I made my self-made questionnaire po for this questionnaire po. And then I made use of the Google Forms po.
You're going to use a questionnaire.
Yes
But
po.
it is not pure qualitative. It's going to be a mixed method because
Oo.
since you're using a questionnaire which is under quantitative, ang qualitative kasi interview, observation, focus group
Yes, sir.
discussion.
I was planning din po to adopt the interviews. Parang ano po kasi, yung itatanong ko rin po sa kanila, ayun din po yung lalabas po dun sa questionnaire. Kaya po,
Yeah, that's why you are going to utilize the mixed method since you have quantitative data gathering method and at the same time qualitative data gathering method. O i-revise nyo na lang yung part na yon. Okay, next.
yes po. So that's the last part po of my PowerPoint.
Population. Who will be your
Sir,
respondents?
I made use of the Arellano University third-year major students of the School of Education.
How many?
Sir, there are only few as in 5.
5.
Yeah, that's why I use the purposive sampling na rin po. Kasi po,
Okay.
hindi rin naman po ako makakahanap ng other
So
samples
if the
for that.
population is 5, how many samples?
I made use of all of them na po.
I'm just checking if you know the difference between the population and the sample. That's why you're
Yes, po.
using purposive sampling.
Purposive.
Okay. So, did you use a standardized instrument? Did you ask permission?
No, sir. Kasi po ako na po yung gumawa.
Ikaw ang gumawa o yung
Yes, po.
kabilang
Pero
yata?
sir, nag-seek po ako ng help sa mama ko, which is a integrated science teacher, and then to my aunt po na isang biology professor, and then sa tita ko po na physics professor.
Oh, you have experts. Did you implement validation?
Yes, sir. I implemented din po dun po sa pinakita ko po. Kaya lang nagpa-validated po sana ako sa inyo. Kaya lang sabi niyo po, no need na po for that.
No.
Kaya hindi ko na po sinush.
Oo. So, when you do a research proposal, including those who are listening, you are not going to distribute the instrument, but you are going to create the instrument. you are going to implement the validation if you are creating or using a self-made or researcher-made instrument. In this case, kay Miss Erica, meron. So, dapat nag-validation siya. Sa validation, if you do not have an available expert, ina-rate nyo lang yung process ng validation. But if you were able to implement validation, you include the experts doon sa narration ng process ninyo ng validation. So, thank you very much. Maraming salamat, and that was a very good presentation. Thank you, Mr. Tabarangao. Ganun pala, hindi Tabarangao. Okay, thank you. Pasensya na kayo, makakalimutin ako eh. Oo.